Hello everyone, welcome. There. Today I want to talk about something. It's a little silly, okay? I want to show you a tiny little trick that I do to keep myself focused and motivated during my practice sessions. It's something that I have implemented into my daily routine because although I haven't been officially diagnosed with ADD, that is what everyone on the internet seems to think that I have. And I don't disagree. So this is just a little something that I like to do to help me stay focused on what I need to do for the day, you know? So the trick is, you grab your phone, you go to your clock, you go to your timer, and you set a timer for 5 minutes. And what you're gonna do, before you press this timer, you're going to decide what you're gonna practice, okay? So I'm gonna practice the Hotel California solo for 5 minutes. Then you start your timer and you practice for 5 minutes. So the idea is not to sit down for a full practice session, but instead to practice in increments of 5 minutes. And what this does is it kind of just tricks your brain into not thinking it's really practicing. You know what I mean? Because instead of having to look up at this huge mountain of guitar practice that you have to do, it just breaks it up. You know? And then after 5 minutes, you can decide if you want to go on for another 5 minutes, which you usually do. You usually do. That's where the trick part comes in. Because you've tricked your brain into thinking, I'm only practicing for 5 minutes. That's not a big deal. Get over yourself. Stop being dramatic and just practice for 5 minutes, okay? But then you restart the timer for another 5 minutes. And then for another, and then another, until you really don't want to do it anymore. But by that point, you feel accomplished already because you set out to do a task and you did it. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that's very helpful, but it's just what I do. And I was doing it right now. So I thought I'd share. So that's all. So 5 minutes, guys. We're practicing guitar for only 5 minutes. It's not that big a deal. Even if you might end up practicing for an hour, you're really just practicing for 5. Okay? That's guitar math. So that's all, everyone. I hope that was helpful. And I hope you give it a try. I have this big hive behind my arm. You see it? It's embarrassing. I shouldn't have showed you that. It's called the 5-minute conjuncture. That's what I call it. Well, I just made that up right now, but that's what I'm gonna call it. 5-minute conjuncture. What's a conjuncture, you think? I'm gonna make a cake, I think. We're at my fridge right now, sorry. So that's all, everyone. Don't forget, 5-minute conjuncture is the way to go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all that you've done for your accountant. And, Toodles.